Yo guys, hope you had a good week. Just want to get a quick video out and then I'll have another one out on Sunday evening based on where charts are laying and what Asia and London are looking like. But just going over a quick recap of this week and today. So the big thing about this week is we tapped into this weekly order block right here. You see we literally got to the top to the body of this candle here, which is the bottom of your order block. Look at that perfect rejection, and we rejected this weekly FVG as well. So it's not a good look for ES going into next week. We kind of want to see some strength into this, maybe and close into it. Maybe next week we close above it, but this rejection I do not like right now. Kind of think we're in a big sell model. Like I said, have to look get some more candles to confirm that. But ever since we hit this daily FEG on Thursday, I guess we actually got into it Tuesday. You see, we were never able to like close over it. So still very bearish. You see, these were your candles here, more daily OBs here, so sitting here where we are still rejecting. So, and then you see today we kind of closed right at it. We kind of came back, tapped into this daily. This daily did hold a little bit. You see, we did close a little bit below. Like I said, have to see what Monday brings. I'm gonna say I'm gonna lean bearish going into next week, just based off the weekly order block and the weekly and the daily candle FEG rejecting here. NQ, pretty much the same thing. Obviously, NQ was a little bit stronger. Well, earlier this week, NQ was stronger. Today, ES seemed to be a little bit stronger, but have to look at, like I said, the same thing for NQ. We did get over this today. I thought we would not today, yesterday we got over this. I thought we might have a chance at closing over this weekly. If we close over this weekly, I thought we were going back to all-time highs. Was going to be the probably the next big target for me. But you see, we rejected weekly FEG here, and then if we go to the daily, you guys remember the daily from this week where I called out this 15 this 15460 level, and then you guys see that's exactly where we topped out this week on Thursday, and then we just kind of obviously bled back down today. NQ did uh, close back below this daily FEG here. However, one thing to note, NQ does have these daily inverses. Obviously, we closed back below this one, so that's a little bearish. However, it does have a daily inverse just below it that we are holding. But like I said, we'll have to see. We're holding this inverse, a nice bounce from it today, and then rejected here. So we're kind of just stuck in the middle right now. This morning, remember you guys, let's see, where was it? So this morning we had, let's go to the 15-minute chart. So obviously we had our 50% retracement overnight last night. You guys remember this? I showed you this in the video this morning, and then boom, and then you guys notice we never took this low. This was we never took this low from London. Actually, I guess this was from previous day, but we never took this low, and then we kind of went up. Uh, we had Asia high here, and then we had London high here, and we kind of came back down. We never swept this low, so it was kind of like telling in the morning. It was like this whole pump feels a bit fake because we did not take this low. It would have been much better if we took this low, took this liquidity. Otherwise, we just made relative equal lows here that the market's probably going to want to come back and target here. So I mentioned we're probably going to take London lows here, which we did. We took Asia highs here, and then you guys see what happened from there. So that's kind of what happened today, and then we just kind of kept on bleeding, and then you could tell once we took this low, and then you guys remember we had a strong displacement candles here, and then we had a target down here at these hourly equal lows down here at 167. Kind of had a nice pump here. We did catch our long. We did take one position today. It was a long right here. It was in this hourly up candle. I'll show you guys that here in 1 minute. But you guys can see I want us to rebalance this hourly. So we hit that daily inverse here. And then I don't think yeah, we did not hold a daily. We just held the daily inverse here. Held the hourly fair value gap. You see, we're still respecting it. If we can't respect this come Monday or Sunday and into Monday, looking for 14,950 going into tomorrow. Otherwise, looking for a retracement back up, even if it's a 50% retracement. So let's say, back up to 15,214, which always it's always wild. The 50 percent retracement always aligns with a fair value gap somehow. So we could come up back up into this hourly, hit it, and then go back down to a 950, or we could just go back up to this high and then go back higher. We'll have to see what price action gives us. That's where we'll be able to use FVGs. If FVGs are formed like to the downside here after we hit the 50%, then we know we're probably going back down. If we continue displacing higher, then we're probably looking for that that 15,366. So with that, that's just pretty much what happened today. Where was our long position today? So we caught a long position right here. Uh, we got in. Let's see, that's the wrong thing here. We got in right here. We got in a little bit earlier than this. We got in. I believe we got the 1 minute inverter in here, and then we got the retest, and then we just targeted. We targeted 175 because we kind of had these relative equal highs sitting here. So this is our first churn, went to break even here, and then we just aimed for 200, which was this high, and then we held a runner for 210. You see, we never got 210, but that's okay. Uh, we got in at like I think 135, and we rode to 200. So that's 65 points. That's a very good trade for NQ. So and then there's one more thing as I was going over charts before I made this video that I wanted to point out. Going back to your zero point 0.5 fibs, I find this very interesting. So if you look at this leg of NQ, draw your fib here to the top of here, if I can here. Look where NQ bounced today. You can't make this up. The price action is not random. It's just another way to prove that it's algorithmically driven. Like it's a so this so like we are rejecting the daily and the weekly above, but we held this for a reason. So that reason, who knows? We'll have to see going into Monday. But this is very interesting to me, to at least to the bullish side, because otherwise we would have just kept on displacing back through. Maybe just because we had so much downside today, just a little breather, so we just held there. Have to see, but this is gonna be a big level to watch going into Sunday evening at 15,065. So, and then if you go over to ES and draw that same one, let's see, it's from the October 6th candle. If we draw the same thing for ES, you kind of see ES is not quite there yet, but very close. So maybe ES digs a little bit further into it, but it doesn't have to because NQ does. So if we are bullish going into Sunday and a Monday, this is a big reason why. And if we're bearish, it's because we're rejecting this daily and the weekly. So with that, hope you guys have a wonderful weekend, and we'll see you Sunday.